Pulls up over mid-wicket, hasn't got all of it, but carries it almost for six, actually, towards the groundsman shed to our right. For Yorkshire, as Umer goes in to Curran, and Curran whips leg side, that's back at a square, and racing away down to the boundary for 4 runs. That'll be a nice settler for Ben.
Short delivery here. Junaid comes into Cobb, and no, this short of land and edged, and just out of reach from Sarfraz Ahmed, who got his right hand to it. Went in between Sarfraz and the first slip, and it's down to a point. 2 men in the covers, mid-off. Hasnain comes in wide of the off stump and cut away beautifully by Ben Curran. It's going to go all the way to the boundary for 4 runs, just wide of the third man fielder there. Back so into the 9th over here, Hasnain into Josh Cobb. This one full and driven, just wide of mid-off. A couple of dives there by the extra cover fielder and mid-off, but it bisects them beautifully, and it's trickling away down towards the boundary. 4 more runs to Josh Cobb.
10 overs, and Hasnain from the wantage road end. Going into Curran, who's dragged it into his middle stump, just outside the off stump. Curran looking to dab it away. A little bit of movement back into the left-hander, and Curran follows Levy in dragging into his own.
To Thurston, who shimmies down the wicket and skies this down towards Cow Corner. Has it got enough to carry all the way? No, just one bounce into the boundary rope. This time shorter from Shah and pulled over mid-wicket. That's a big 6 from Cobb, out of the ground, into the houses there, into somebody's back garden. There's something to get the fans excited.
And again past the stumps, and this is chopped away, this time past point, and goes all the way for 4. Excellent piece of timing from Charlie Thurston, who played a really... Harris once again on the leg stump and swept for 4 this time. It was a poor ball. The bowler knows it. He has his hands in his head. Harris once more past the umpire. Thurston down the pitch has chipped one back to the bowler and falls very tamely for 25. That's a disappointment for Charlie Thurston, because he'd appeared to have settled nicely.
So Shah into Zabe this time, who drives straight back to him, and a good catch down to his left. Diving away there, Yasser Shah. And he's got his man. That was punched powerfully back to it. As Shah comes in to Cobb this time, short and outside the off stump, and guided beautifully down towards the third man boundary for 4 runs. Very well played there by Josh Cobb, just rocking onto the back foot, slightly shorter from Yasser Shah, and just outside. This one driven uppishly by Ian Holland through the backward point region. He's going to get a boundary for it.
Richie after winning the toss. As Junaid comes in again, and Holland drags into his stumps. Off stump out of the ground, and a third Northampton batsman has got an inside edge into his own stumps, and Holland is gone for 9. And Northampton. Mohammed Umer going in to Cobb, who clips it away down towards the third man. This is going quickly on, runs for 4. They're not renowned for their fielding, this Pakistani side, and that wasn't the sharpest piece of work out on the far side of the ground. Tumbling away to his right hand side. Junaid once more from the far end. Cobb clears the front leg here and hammers it over mid-wicket for 4. Well, we haven't seen a shot like that for quite some time. It's a no ball as well. Junaid's overstepped.
Glorious sunshine here in Northampton. Umer comes in once again, and this one cut away beautifully backward at point. 4 runs to Tom Sole there. Just leant on that one really, didn't try and hit it too hard, guided it past the backward point fielder. And into the... Comes again down the wicket this time, Cobb, and a beautiful shot through the covers, 4 runs. It was up-ish, but straight into the gap there. It's gone underneath. Here comes Hasnain into Sol, who edges and straight over the head of the keeper, Sarfraz. He was looking to pull that one through the leg side, top edge, and it flew down to the boundary in front of us. Launched way over mid-wicket by Sol, 6. Beautiful shot there. It was a full delivery, a great pickup, and just launched it into... Shah into Cobb, who launches this towards Cow Corner, and it's going to be just 1 bounce, I think. 4 runs. Just a yard inside the rope, that bounce. It was a good pickup from Cobb. Big gap out there towards Shamimad.
It swept and missed an LBW. Sol has gone. And he just swept across a straight one there. And Umer has a wicket. And Northampton 189 in the final 10 as Cobb pulls out towards deep mid-wicket as he found the gap. He has. Excellent placement from Josh Cobb. Picks up his 10th boundary. Tries to go up and over, long off, and has struck it really well up into the Ken Turner stand. What a fine blow that is from Cobb. A shimmy down the wicket, posting it way back over. Pulls is high and near, out towards mid-wicket, has gone way back for 6 more. Big strike from Cobb, hitting with the breeze out towards the covered stand.
Now, this one just clipped round the corner and a misfield at short fine leg. And it's going to be 4 runs there to Hutton. A terrible bit of fielding there on the edge of the circle. This one short and pulled away towards cow corner, and it's going to beat the fielder at mid-wicket. 4 runs, good placement there from Brett Hutton, good contact as well. Straight off the middle of the bat. To Cobb, again full and driven over backward point. It's 6 runs. Wow, he was down on one knee there. It was Josh Cobb, full and driven uppishly over mid-off, and is it going to have enough legs to go for 6? Yes, it is. Just over the rope, down at long off. No long off fielder in place. And that's another who flicks that down towards fine leg. He moved over to the offside. Junaid Khan followed him, but Hutton getting the ball on the full and just flicking it round the corner, beating the short fine leg field. Comes Junaid Khan to Hutton, who slays this out towards cow corner. He's going to beat the fielders there. One bounce into the ropes. It was a low full toss, and it was just himself some room and plays this beautifully over third man. 4 runs, 1 bounce into the rope. There's no third man fielder. There's a short third man inside the circle. And back a lot of room down the leg side. He was almost off the strip there, and lets it go through to the keeper. And that is the end of the Northants innings. And a good effort in the end from Northants. 273 for 6. Josh Cobb top scoring by a very long way indeed. 146 not out for him. Do you want to pick up?
Thank you.
Say again, sorry. Do you want to pick up?
So the Wantage road end is coming in right arm over, and Imam gets an edge past second slip down to third man, which is not saved, and goes into the fence for the first boundary of the chase. So runs again from the far end. This is forced away through cover point by Imam al-Haq, and he gets a boundary out towards the covered stand away to our left-hand side. Classic shot, ready. Goes in. The left-handed Zaman who carves one away past mid-off for 4 runs. That's the Fakir Zaman we're used to seeing, throwing his hand. Hutton goes in again, and this is pulled away out towards the covered stand. I think it's cleared the rope all the way for 6. It has. A flat 6 by Fakir Zaman, just back of a length.
25 now, so listeners on 5 Live Sports Extra leaving us now. If you want to continue listening to us, you can do so on the cricket section of the BBC Sport website. But we can now hand you over to Simon Mann and Simon Hughes for commentary.
Fielding. 28 without loss. Pulled away again this time, all the way for 6. That is out of the ground. That's into the gardens on the Wantage road away to our right. No mistake this time, and that was heaved away by...
To Zaman again, who drives this through the onside. Is he going to beat the mid-on fielder? Yes, it is. Sloppy bit of work there in the end. And it runs through to the boundary for 4 more runs. Comes in once again to Zaman. This one wide and driven through the covers. 4 more runs. Another crunching shot through the offside there from Fakir Zaman. Straight off the middle of his way in. That's the umpire. And this one short and pulled through mid-wicket. He doesn't even bother trying to run for that. 4 more runs all the way along the ground. And a boundary to finish off the sin. He's down the wicket, Imam, and smashes this past mid-off. All the way along the ground once again for 4 runs. A diving effort there at mid-off. Button into Zaman again, who drives this one past extra cover. 4 more runs. Just a little bit of extra width off a slower delivery, and this time picked up and pulled over into the leg side, backward of square, and 4 more runs. Just rocked back and just helped it on its way, that one.
This is swung up over mid-wicket by Fakir Zaman, and he gets a boundary out towards the bank of white seats on the far side of the ground.
Hughes And this time Imam down the wicket and dispatches this one over long on. 6 runs into the crowd there on the opposite side of the ground. He's on strike now and drives through extra cover. 4 more runs. It was a full delivery from Ian Holland, and Fakhar Zaman didn't try and overhit that one, just let Holland into Zaman again, drives straight back down the ground, almost into his partner Imam ul Haq, and it's going to be 4 runs. Imam dropped his bat as that ball came flying towards him. This one cut away by Imam, backward of point. It's racing away down towards the boundary, but I think it's going to just be cut off, is it? Or... Again now to Zaman, who drives straight back down the ground, beats the diving mid-off fielder. Is it going to be saved? No, 4 runs. Got a hand to it. To Zaman again, who hoiks this one out towards deep mid-wicket, and that's 4 runs. It was a bit of a slog from Fakhar Zaman, but we...
Goes in again. This is pulled away by Fakhar, back at a square, and that rockets away for 4. Out towards the blanket yellow seats, towards the county pub. Another vicious strike from Fakhar Zaman. And again, and this is another pull towards deep square. It lands just short of the fielder and wide of Charlie Thurston's dive as well. And it goes away for 4 more. Nathan Buck stands hands in style. Sol comes in from the far end, and he cuts and gets it through square point, and this is running away to the fence, and that's Fakhar's century. And he's played superbly well here. One of the brightest talents in the world game. Certainly one of the most electric to watch bat. Has provided excellent entertainment to this wanted row crowd, particularly in again to Fakhar Zaman. Slow ball that he takes out the off stump. So the fun comes to an end for Fakhar Zaman, and Nathan Buck has got him with a really clever slow ball there. Fakhar giving himself for a Zam. Now the right-hander out to number 3, bowls him a bumper, and he pulls first ball out towards the groundsman shed away to our right-hand side for a boundary. So Barber into his work very early here, shuffling back in his Burns and balls just outside the off stump and gets deflected very fine past the wicketkeeper and down to the fine leg fence for 4 runs. It was deliberately played, I don't think.
Just defends this into the ground, and they run through for a quick single. Good calling there from Imam at the non-striker's end. That comes in, drives this one straight down the ground. 4 runs, full face of the bat onto that one, straight off the middle of the bat. Made a lovely sound as it raced back past Nathan. Holland comes in, and this one driven beautifully down the ground by Babar Azam. Straight back into the sight screen, and 4 more runs.
He's looked in very good order coming out here. Driven again by Barber, this time past extra cover, and this will run away for 4. Wasn't a great delivery from Ian Holland. Wide of the off stump, full length, and Barber leant into it. Holland goes in again, and Imam is bowled. Coming down the wicket, having a heave down the ground, and his middle stump is knocked out of the ground. So Imam gone now. Northampton have a 2nd wicket. Imam ul Haq has also played very well at the other end, but he's just been dismissed for 71. But now we're watching Babar Azam lifting Series.The for 6 over mid-wicket to continue Pakistan's superb progress towards in. 2 Safras, but 2 straight, and gets clipped a fine leg. Azza frustrated, turns immediately, marches back to his mark. Just
comes into Safras, who cuts this one away nicely. Backward of point. Is it going to beat the 3rd man fielder? Yes, it is. 4 more runs. That was beautifully guided down to the backward point. Wide. A few more runs in his 2nd spell. As we see Series.The continuing this one, swept over the head of the short fine leg fielder. 4 runs. Zaid in again to Babar, who's down the wicket and smashes it straight over the head of long on. 6 runs. For a moment, the long on fielder thought he may have had a chance. Zaid again into Babar, who slog sweeps, and is that going to be another 6? Yes, it is. Over deep mid-wicket this time. It's a longer part of the ground as well, that. Very good contact indeed, so Babar moves quickly onto 63.
Sense at all. As Hutton goes in, this is driven down the ground, and there's the winning runs. A gorgeous shot from Babar Azam, full blade of the bat, back at the pitch, finds the long on boundary, And it's a splendid end to a stroll of a chase for the Pakistanis. They've won here by 8 wickets. Barber ends up 68 not out.